Spider-Man has 3 DLCs. They are The Heist, Turf Wars, and Silver Lining. Today's video will be focused on these 3 DLCs. Also, if you have not watched part 1 of this video, where me and my partner, the boss, review the main game, go watch it. We worked hard on it, and we appreciate it if you did. Spider-Man: The Heist is one of 3 DLCs in the City That Never Sleeps DLC pack. It came out October 23rd, 2018. And to be honest, it was a lackluster DLC, and here's why. Now, the story had me in the first part, but it was then majorly disappointing. The story starts out with Spider-Man just minding his day until he gets an alert from MJ that some mob guys are snooping around a museum for a planned heist. Skipping the whole museum part, Black Cat shows up, by the way, at the start, and at the end she really just teases Peter. Later on, she does reveal that Hammerhead is keeping her son captive. I'll come back to that in a bit. But anyways, we go around chasing her for way too long. Peter keeps asking if he's the dad, and she tells him to shut the fuck up, basically. And later on, it is revealed that she conned Peter, and she don't got a kid. It's basically just leading to her stealing a final USB drive to all the Mafia's riches. Boo fucking who? Anyways, that's the story. Now on to... Look, Black Cat is basically Sable in the first video. Smash out of 10. She's a good character in the 3rd DLC though. I'll talk about that later on. Hammerhead is bad. He's just not that good. He's not that interesting in any of the DLCs, even though he's the main fucking antagonist. He's not even good. Black Cat's a better antagonist. Anyways, that's it for characters really. Well, except Yuri. Also, I forgot to mention, there's also MJ. I liked her more in this DLC. Surprising, I know. Now on to...
The Turf Wars, a DLC that came out on November 20, 2018. It is the 2nd DLC within the City That Never Sleeps DLC pack. This DLC was... fuck this DLC. The story, from what I know, starts off at the start. But it does start with the Hammerhead Mafia family stealing Sable tech from the other Mafia family. Don't know their names. It's not that good. Look, the whole thing is just a fighting simulator. It's very annoying. The end boss fight is just completely horrible. The boss is too annoying to dodge. It's all just a downward slope to disappointment. Now on to motherfucking characters. MJ is much more likable in this DLC. If anything, I liked her way more than usual. I rate her in this DLC a 6 out of 10. Sable Sally isn't in this, but her gear isn't in. That's what Hammerhead uses. He's after some Project Olympus stuff, so Hammerhead, 3 out of 10. It's basically the main game, just with annoying Sable jetpack people, but 1,000 times more annoying. But it is still very fun with the new mechanics and crimes, such as the protected crime. It's very nice. But now onto the 3rd DLC of this DLC pack.
The Silver Lining is the 3rd DLC within the City That Never Sleeps DLC pack. It's undoubtedly the best DLC in the pack, in my opinion. It's great. The characters, the story, it's all really good. Now, well, on to the main topic as usual. The story is simple, and really good. Sable is back and needs to protect the Sable equipment from Hammerhead. We learned that she is Symkarian in this DLC, which is an interesting fact. Hammerhead is also a robot in this DLC. Why? Just why? I think the story is the shortest, though, but boo-hoo. It doesn't mean it's bad. by any means. It's great. I would not put it above the regular story though. It's not even close. Now, since I am gonna have to cut this short, on to... Look, I cannot stress this enough. Sable is such a good character in this DLC. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to give her a goddamn 8.6 out of 10. She is just too good. And on to MJ, which is actually, weirdly enough, really good in this DLC. I really liked her so much. I will give her a 7.4 out of 10. Hammerhead is just a plain 2 out of 10. He's not a good antagonist at all. And now onto Yuri, which she's actually really interesting. We do learn that at the start of the game, she was forced into administrative leave because she accidentally, quote unquote, killed Hammerhead. And also, she did kill a man in the end. So, yeah, solid 9 out of 10.
Okay, so this DLC pack was good and bit bad. It was definitely a good story, I won't lie. But again, the story wasn't as good as the main game. But it's not that bad. Is this game worth, I think, $30 something? I don't know. No, the DLCs aren't worth $30+. But I did like it. The characters definitely better than the main game. They were a major step up in quality, but the writing definitely took a big hit.
Now, are the DLCs worth it in 2023? No, definitely not. I'd rather you spend money on Miles Morales costing about the same amount, I think. While the DLCs, if you are interested, watch it on our channel. We have a whole playlist, but that's about it. See ya.